Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so happy to have you joining me here today. We're going to dive right in. I want to let you guys know that I am going out of town. I am going to get my daughter from school and her dog, and we're driving home. I'm going to be babysitting my grand dog all summer, and I love her, and so I'm very excited about it. I may not post for a couple days, but you never know. Maybe I will. So I always miss you guys when I can't show up or don't show up. Really, it's only because I can't. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. We're going to dive right in. And also, yeah, when she's done with finals, she's going to help me work out this membership thing. So if you commented on the video, or if you want to comment on today's video, I'm going to go back and put a link to the video when I get it up, but I'll be telling you about it. All right, so here we go. Pisces, if you're new, welcome, welcome. These are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, here we go. For Pisces, please, Spirit. Wow, Pisces, you're harmonizing with something here in a big, big way. Wow, Pisces. Pisces. You're coming together with something, and maybe it's more than one something. And I literally, it's like, first one thing starts, like I'm seeing, what do they call those people? The conductor. I'm seeing, it's like, okay, first this group starts and this thing starts happening, and we get used to this, and this is good. And then we add over here, and then this thing starts happening, and this all comes into harmony. And then we add over here, and this starts coming into harmony. So it almost feels like things in your life are really aligning. And it's like, I have a friend, and we're always talking about interior decorating, or like we always basically decorate our houses together. Like we have Pinterest boards and send each other inspiration and stuff about each other's projects. And her theory is that you add one thing at a time and you let it be the star. You just gush over the one thing that you like. You don't do a whole room at once. You like add a light, or a couch or a chair or a rug or something, and you let it sing. You let it have its moment. Is actually what she always says, is you let it have its moment, and you just appreciate it, and you're just grateful for it, and you're just like, wow, that made such a difference. Wow, I love that. Wow, I'm so glad I got that. And you imbibe that thing with an energy that it sort of just doesn't lose when you do that. And when you add something, it's much more thoughtful, because now you're in love with something, and you are trying to enhance it. You're not trying to take away from it. And so that's how this feels to me. It's like you add one good thing, and that one good thing really shines and sings, and you're in an energy of like, wow, this one good thing is really awesome. It's really amazing. I'm so happy with it. And then there's like this investment of anything that I add now has to harmonize with this thing, because I don't want to take away from this. Like, this is bringing me joy. This is making me happy. So it can be where it's like you get a new job, or you get a promotion, or you meet someone, or you make a friend, or you get involved in some kind of group, or you add one thing to your life, and it's something that's really amazing, and you spend some time in the sense of appreciation of this thing, and then anything that you add after that harmonizes with this higher level frequency. It's a really cool energy, and I hope I'm describing it well. But the possibilities are endless. Where you can go once you come into harmony with something that's high vibe, it is kind of endless. It's like you can just keep stacking these higher vibrational things instead of trying to make something that's not in harmony, trying to adjust your own harmony to make something come into harmony with you. It's kind of like you're in harmony with yourself, and everything that you add adds to that harmony. I don't know, it's very, very cool, but it feels like there are a lot of things that are adding this sense of excitement about life and higher level vibration here. But it begins with you. It absolutely begins with you. And it absolutely begins with you also seeing the possibilities of something and focusing on it and appreciating it and getting the most from it, sort of. Yeah. Okay, let's see where this is going. I'm really excited about this reading now. Like my just like my whole being is like, oh my God, like really excited. All right, for Pisces. Oh my gosh, endless possibilities. You are limitless. Speak the language of love. Pisces, the union of hearts. When I saw this and it was an 11, I was like, you got someone coming in. You got a real true soulmate coming in. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what the rest of the cards say. But this is what was making me so excited. Pisces, you have someone coming in. This is a love connection that defies explanation. That's literally what this says. Pisces, do you see this? Look at this. You're focused on something here yourself, and you're feeling appreciation, you're feeling gratitude. It's like the new rug kind of energy of like, wow, I love that rug. Wow, that rug made such a difference. Wow, that rug is making me so happy. Wow, I really appreciate that rug. And then it's like someone who also appreciates the rug comes in and is like, wow, I share your appreciation of that rug. And it's like, wow, we're kindred spirits. We both love this rug. I mean, not to like oversimplify or make something, kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, it's like literally this vibration and this shared experience. There's a natural harmony to it. There's a natural flow to it. It's not like I have to change my rhythm or my pitch or my tune in order to accommodate where you're at, to try to lift you to my level. It's like someone who is on your level, who is sharing your same experience. It's weird because I don't feel like I'm totally getting you there with what I'm saying, other than, like attracts like. And this is a new experience for you because this person is on your level. Like this person, it's natural. There's an ease. It doesn't feel like, oh my gosh, you take my breath away. You make me weak in the knees. That kind of energy. It feels like, oh wow, we naturally share an affinity for the same things, or you naturally understand why I see the beauty in this, because you also see the beauty in this. I don't have to explain it to you, or I don't have to get you there, or I don't have to compromise my level of seeing the beauty in something because you're unable to get there. Do you feel what I'm saying? I don't have to teach you how to look at it. You are already seeing it the same way I am. The possibilities here are endless. You are limitless. You are feeling limitless. I feel this is very soon. If you're not starting to already feel this energy, if you're not starting to already see these things come into play, I'm literally, first of all, I'm getting June. I'm getting a heavy emphasis on 6. But we'll see. I'm also, you have a lot of 8s here. But let's keep going, you guys. You do have a lot of 8s here. You have 38, you have 35, which makes 8, and you have 28. Interesting. You also have 27 and 28. This could be the end of May. beginning of June to August, there is this adding until you have this grand symphony sort of playing in your life. Okay, energy. This is an incredible time for you, Pisces. This is an incredible time for you. Okay, what is this? This is someone who naturally speaks your language. This is someone who, wow, this is a unique experience for sure. Wow, this is someone who, you know, wow. God, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Wow. Okay, Pisces. Wow. Pisces, there is something here where you may be dealing with an air sign or someone that has a lot of air in their chart. Although I honestly feel that there is, I feel a lot of Piscean energy here. I don't know if you're dealing with another Pisces or if your Piscean energy is just really strong. You have Neptune on the bottom of the deck. There is this energy. You may be dealing with someone who really gets in their, or typically gets in their head a lot. This energy actually feels Piscean, but this feels like your person, not you. This feels like you. This is someone who, they feel that they see things differently than other people, or it's like, how do I want to say this? The way they think or their beliefs about life, or just even maybe the things that they find interesting, it may not be common to the people around them. And so sometimes this person may feel like they don't belong, or like maybe they're, I don't want to say like they're weird or whatever, but yeah, there is a certain extent of like, why is it that everyone else is interested in this, but I'm not interested in that? I'm more interested in these things. It's like, whatever it is, it sort of keeps them, it keeps them feeling like they lack total connection with most people. I don't know how else to describe it, but there's just this feeling of, I don't seem to connect on the same level as the people around me do with each other. I don't know how else to say that, but you may sometimes feel something like that, or it's sort of like you have an inherent way of sort of seeing things or even people or even opportunities through somewhat rose-colored glasses, and then they frequently disappoint you or let you down kind of energy. It's similar, but a little bit different. Like, you go into things, I feel like, a little bit more hopeful than this person goes into things. It's almost like the feminine version of Pisces and the masculine version of Pisces a little bit. With this air energy. And this, for this person, it's like, this is the first thing that makes sense to this person. This is the first thing where they feel understood, or they feel like they're seen clearly, or they feel like this meeting of the minds kind of energy. This person may have a choice between two paths, or this could be you. Actually, I feel like it could be both of you. You may be meeting at a choice point of, do we do this or do we not do this? But there is a recognition of similarity or understanding or clarity of who the other one is here, of like, you get me in a way that like, and not many people do, or you are kind of like harmonizing with me in a way that other people don't necessarily harmonize with me. They don't, they don't hear the same music playing that I hear. This is telling me, I feel you're choosing each other. I feel like you're choosing change. I feel like you're choosing to open up to this. Pisces, I feel like for you, there's a heavy focus here on stability, on the foundation, on, not adding anything into your life that isn't harmonious with you. There's this energy of, I know what I want, and I've worked very hard to sort of get where I am on my own. And if something is going to take me further away from that, I'm not interested in it. I'm just focused on this moment, on the beauty and the endless possibilities that are in front of me on my path, the things that I'm looking forward to, the things that feel solid, the things that feel strong, the things that are bringing me happiness and are bringing me joy. And I'm making my choices and my decisions from that place. And I feel like this person does that for you. I feel like this person is offering you that. I feel like you're both sort of seeing it clearly. I do get the sense that there is a choice between two things, and there's always a choice between two things, right? Like staying by ourselves or being with someone else. But with the suitcases here and it's saying change and it's saying courage, like it either this requires some kind of change. Like I feel we have to leave something behind in order to move forward with this, which of course you do, because you know what I mean, when you add something major into your life, you are leaving behind the version of your life that you're living now. But this could require travel, this could require moving, this could require someone leaving someone else, or someone possibly maybe you work together, or you find this person through a new opportunity or a new job, and somebody has to leave in order to be able to carry on with the energy of this relationship. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clarify this change. Or do I want to clarify the change or the decisions? Maybe we'll do both. I just feel like there's something here about this that yeah. Okay, yeah, we have to, okay, see, I feel like for some of you, there's someone here that's dealt with some situation for a long time that they have to let go of in order to embrace something new. Like they've been holding on to something, trying to keep it together, trying to keep it alive, trying to make it work. And they're coming to a place now where there's something that is giving them an alternative plan. Okay, I'm just giving you this scenario. It doesn't have to be this scenario. But if somebody's been in a relationship for a long time and the relationship isn't really fulfilling them, it's not really making them happy, it may have been good for a certain version of themselves that they were when they met this person. Or it's like, some people who are afraid of their own emotions will be in a relationship that's not asking anything of them emotionally because, it's safe. They don't have to put themselves out there. They don't have to risk it. It's just easy, but it's not necessarily fulfilling, and it's not necessarily something that causes them to grow, or like a space where it's going to encourage growth with the Nine of Wands. But it's something safe, and it's something that they've held on to sort of to protect themselves in some way here. Or this could be like, if somebody just is like wanting to remain single, and it's like they don't actually want to be single. They really want a soft place to fall. They want someone reliable in their life that they can turn to. But they keep hanging on to this way of being where they're by themselves out of a sense of protection. It's like finally there's something in front of them. There's a person in front of them that is awakening them to this could be better than what I have right now. This may be something worth letting go of what I have right now to embrace this new opportunity with the Ace of Cups. So this is definitely a turning point. There's a decision here for sure with this decision, the Two of Wands and this Courage card, where it's like there's something that I have been holding on to because I haven't found anything that is presenting in such a way that like it's worth it for me to let go of this. You know, I haven't found the something better yet, you know, that makes me let go of this, or the reason to let go of this. And now it's like standing right in front of my face, and there's clarity about it. It's very, very, very clear. There's a connection on a different level here with the Ace of Swords. Some of you may have already met this person. For some of you, this could be a past person that has continuously chosen a past situation with the Nine of Wands that they just don't want to let go of it. Or a way of being with the Nine of Wands that they're just not willing to change. For others of you, this is someone that you're meeting, and that as you get to know each other, they're like, whoa, this is what I've been waiting for, or this is what I've been looking for, or this is the thing, this is the catalyst for change that, like, I don't know, I actually feel like this person hoped would come. Because nobody really wants to feel like that. They don't. All right. I'm good with this. So I'm just gonna leave it like that because the Two of Wands showed up there, which is essentially this. All right. So let's dive into the tarot. Oh my gosh, you guys, I asked for a general overview of what's happening here, and the cards that are coming out are just tripping me out completely because they're so consistent already in this reading. You have the Hermit, the Hermit card, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles, and then you have the Ace of Wands. This Hermit energy feels like this to me, and the Nine of Pentacles feels like this to me, where, you know, there is a certain amount, if you see, I don't know if you can see this card well, but there is a certain amount of this going on in this card. It's an energy of, you know, sort of daydreaming, sort of hoping. It's like, I've worked hard to get where I am. I'm sort of enjoying the abundance with, you know, eating this apple, laying on the hammock of this life I've created, of this life I've built. I'm feeling pretty solid about it. I'm feeling pretty good about it. It would take something that I really, really, really want, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, in order for me to give up the bliss of what I have already created for myself here. This person, there's still a sense of confusion and a sense of trying to figure something out here, and sort of being, you know, it says solitary witch on this sweatshirt, and she's got a pendulum here, and she's got, the phone is over here. It's like there's no one that they really want to talk to. There's hearts on all of these curtains. This person really wants connection. They want to love and be loved. I almost feel like they want someone who's going to prioritize them and understand them, and, you know, may be equally interested in the things that they're equally interested in. It could be the esoteric with the Hermit card, but it doesn't have to be. It feels like someone who, it's like, you know, I know that, like, if you're someone who's curious about life, someone who's interested in the experience of it, someone who, you know, has curiosity and interest that they themselves follow on their own, out of their own sense of wonderment, or wanting to know more, or wanting to understand more. And there is this sense of this person really asking, you know, is this going to come along? Is this going to come along? You know, both of these people are actually kind of facing each other. And there is resonation of the vibration, both with nines. These are two people who are single, but know what they want and are sort of ready to not be single, right? They've reached the climax of where they can sort of get as a singular energy. And even if your person, let's say they are in a long relationship or something that's just no longer working out, but they just don't have any reason to really let it go, or it's serving some kind of purpose of protecting or guarding this person or preventing this person from having to deal with something that's uncomfortable. Although, you know, like really allowing themselves to feel like I don't know, the word misfit is coming up right here. I don't know. I don't like that word, but you know, just like someone who is, it's like, it's almost like having someone makes this person feel less misunderstood, even though they're confronted by the fact that their partner or the other person doesn't really understand them every day. You know, but at least they have someone there that at least projects to the world that they are not messed up. You know what I mean? Like, we all, and when I say that, I don't mean that this person's messed up, but you know, when we all have that voice in our head, right? And like, I think they've done studies that like 90% of the stuff that we typically say to ourselves is pretty unkind unless we really become mindfully aware of it and retrain our mind. We typically say things that are unkind to ourselves. I could really go in on that for quite a while, but I'm not going to because yeah, I don't think it's necessary for the reading. But we all do have sometimes the sense that we're just different, or that we're too much, or that there's no one else that's really like us, or that, yeah, people can understand us to a certain extent, but then there's that part of us that we don't really want other people to see because they probably wouldn't get it, or they probably wouldn't understand, or they might judge us for it, or you know, we have a hard time explaining or understanding it, even us with us, or it's something that we were programmed to believe is wrong or bad, but it is who we are inherently or intrinsically. And, you know, what is wrong, what is bad? Like, there's a reason for every energy that is out there, you know, and like anyone who judges it and says that's wrong or bad, you know, when it's an inherent part of who you are, it's like, it's an opportunity to get to know ourselves better. And so there's this thing where it's like, this person just hasn't met someone that gets it. I feel they've held out hope, though, with the hearts on the curtain, that someone will, that there is someone out there that will. Or, yeah, it's like, all right, I'm going to let that be. You have the Ace of Wands with the Page of Wands. This is a new beginning, something that we deeply desire. And it says, don't you see how your passion makes you glow? There's an introduction of two souls here that light each other up. That, you know, instead of making this person feel as though they're existing in a connection where they're really holding on to it and kind of making it work because they don't really want to be alone. And at least this way, if someone's looking at them, they think, oh yeah, that person's fine. That person's got it all together. Here, it's like, it doesn't have to be that way. Two people can come together and really understand each other and light up, have that more total connection that lights each other up from top to bottom in every possible way. And this is something with the Page of Wands, you know, when we go from the Two of Wands, right, where we're choosing the path, right? Are we going to continue on with the past, or are we going to move toward the future? How do we see our future? What are we using as our priorities in order to make our decisions, right? The Page of Wands is where we have made the choice and we've decided to take the journey, right? We've chosen. And so there's this energy. Wow, the Star card is underneath this Two of Wands, and underneath that is the Three of Pentacles. Someone who shares the same vision, the same plan, and is ready to work together on it. Wow, and the Ace of Cups is underneath the Page of Wands with the Justice card. Holy crap. This is definitely a soul connection. This is definitely a new beginning, something that I feel like both people have wanted and may have at times sort of, you know, wondered if they'd find. I think, Pisces, your approach was, you know, let me just stay single until I find someone that is worth adding to my life. Because there is this sense of, I enjoy my life the way that it is. I've created my life in such a way that I enjoy it the way that it is. And with the Hermit, and this is someone that's like, I'm going to focus on what I want. I'm going to try to call it in. I'm going to like work toward it. I feel alone, whether I am or not. I feel alone. I feel like I'm the only person that understands or is curious about these things or is moving in this direction or believes in, maybe it's even like they believe in agape love. You know what I mean? And then here it's like, whoa, we're getting this opportunity at this total connection, something that lights me up in a way that I have not ever gotten lit up before in this way in the past. Lord, that was like a cartwheel coming out of my mouth. Okay. Hold on, this person's mind. Okay. Oh my gosh. So I asked what is on this person's mind. And this person may really like books, or they may be studying, or they may like be a student of something, or maybe they're even writing a book. I'm not sure. It literally says on this card, it's okay to cry. There's something about books. Both cards coming out about this person have this books energy. This person may be a real deep thinker. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse with the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. There's something with this person where when they're confronted with this connection or meeting meeting you, I feel like, it may at first sort of throw them off and make them feel a bit imbalanced, but there's something about this person who inherently knows they've met the person they're looking for. And there's an excitement here for sure with the Chariot. It's like, oh my gosh, I found someone that can meet me stride for stride, that really shares the same vision of success and victory in life that I have, and that processes or thinks or is curious about life and the adventure of life in the same way that I am here. And there's nothing to feel imbalanced about. There's no choice to really be made here. With the Three of Swords in reverse, again, this person may have a connection or a relationship in their life that they do have to leave behind here. And I feel like, you know, it's always sad to say goodbye to something. It's always hard to let someone go that's been a part of your life, especially when you know that you can't take them with you where you're going. But I think there is a part of this person that's really ready to let this go. They may have kind of had suffering around this relationship because, you know, it's like, I feel like there is some kind of, we're not totally connecting on every level. And there's, with the Three of Swords, this is what we're telling ourselves about what our heart is experiencing. And it's kind of like, this person may have been thinking, wow, is this what I'm going to do for the rest of my life? Am I going to live without feeling whole, or without feeling a complete connection, or without feeling completely understood in a relationship? With the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, it's just that I keep getting this like total connection. This like, we connect on every level, in every way. It's like we fit together perfectly, kind of energy. And I'm excited about where I'm going now. And you see how in this card, there's like this energy of decisions. And you see it's like this person has made their decision and that they've chosen and they're going in that way. the Moon card is underneath the Chariot, which lets me know that this person may not have really revealed, or it may take some time for this person to reveal the way that they're thinking. And it may be because of another situation. And it's like, you know what I'm actually getting to? I feel like this person does not want to come off heartless. Like, I could just leave that relationship so easily, or like, you know what I'm saying? I could just let this go so quickly or so easily, or something like that. There's an energy of kind of not wanting to look imbalanced, or not wanting to look like someone who is wishy-washy or could just go either way anytime. There's almost this like having to be careful about revealing something. There's something about it, it's like almost like the feeling of an obstacle course, or it's like they're going for it. They're in the middle of the obstacle course. You know what I mean? There's no doubt here at all what they're going to do or what they're going to choose. They're letting go of this connection that has them in their head and has them really feeling kind of isolated or misunderstood, that they've been holding on to, even though it's more of like a security blanket situation rather than like something that's really igniting the passion in their life. But it's also at the same time like someone who they're also consciously aware of how they're being seen, and they don't want to come across as someone who just jumps from thing to thing here. They want this to be kind of a lifelong journey with the Chariot. What's in the heart space? Wow. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, wow. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. So, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Wands. You see, this is something, there is something from this person's past, right? That, like, this is just something that they have not let go of. It's something nostalgic. There's something here where there's this sense of maybe this was right at some point in their life, but now it's created some kind of blockage or some kind of delay for this person about what they really want. With the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, I feel like this is one of those connections that it sort of allows someone to stay in a space of like ungrounded reality, just sort of like they're physically in a connection, but they're daydreaming about something else, if that makes sense. It's like I'm it's a stubborn energy in a way of where I am willing to sort of fool myself possibly about how I'm feeling, or I'm holding on to the nostalgia, or when it was good, or when I did feel those things, and I'm sort of daydreaming that it could be that again, or that it will be that again, or that it is still that, even though it's not. But now that it's becoming a blockage for me to feel what I really want to feel, or to pursue what my heart really wants, I may have to really let it go. And with the Strength card here, for one thing, this is a sense of a real soulmate. That, you know, you and this person, in this person's heart space, they're like, I have found the loyal companion that just gets me. You know, if you know, and there's this sense of, it's going to require me to be brave and to step into spaces within myself and step into my own power in a way that I haven't before, possibly in a way that this exact relationship has enabled me to not do in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, maybe I've been afraid to realize my own limitlessness, or maybe I've been afraid to realize my own power, or I've been afraid to be vulnerable, to step into a space that is very fulfilling, or that is everything that I've always wanted. But now that I'm confronted with it, now that I'm faced with it, now that I have met it, this thing is serving as a blockage or a delay. It's almost, there's almost a sense of like resentment that grows with this kind of energy right here of like, where this was once my security blanket, now this is a source of keeping me from what I really want. And so there's almost this sense of like an unconscious, or maybe it is even conscious, like where I'm starting to be mad at it or resenting it, or it's starting to feel a little bit like, do you see this person's face? It's kind of like, what do you want now? Like, are you know, I'm doing my own thing, leave me alone. Yeah, it's causing this person to step into their power, Emperor, Hierophant, and to really connect with what they want to connect with. And you can even see in this particular Hierophant, it's like, I finally found someone who wants to do everything I want to do, or who thinks that everything that I think is cool. Or that, you know, it's like we naturally gravitate toward the same place. We naturally want the same things. And I want to commit to this because I've never felt this way before. I've never felt this, seen this, heard this, understood this, you know, sense of connection on such a deep level. And it's causing me to take charge and to own what I truly feel in my heart space and make the difficult decisions on it, and, you know, pull out of this thing that is now feeling like an obstacle or a delay in my life, and go for the thing that takes bravery, that takes courage, that takes me into this energy of being strong in my heart space. Okay, what is this person's intentions with Pisces? Wow, Pisces. You may be dealing with another water sign, some of you. All right. Okay, so we have, I'm asking what are this person's intentions? Okay. So this person is really thinking about this, and they are really thinking about their plan or their strategy. I got this back here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse as well. And when you go from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands, there is, this is like, I have made my choice and now I'm taking action. I'm taking steps in that direction to that end. So it's like someone who, it's like they know the choice that they want to make. With the Two of Pentacles here, there was this sense of not wanting to appear wishy-washy, not wanting to appear like I just flit from thing to thing, or, you know, I'm really unbalanced in my decisions and I just sort of do what I want at the time. I think this is something that this person has felt for a long time, of not wanting to... I'm not really feeling a complete connection possibly with the person they were with, or to whatever this thing is. And even their own way of thinking, or even their own way of living life, like possibly even just the single life, or choosing their friends over a deeper relationship, or, you know what I'm saying, choosing their family over their connection. This can be anything. I just keep using the same example for consistency, but it definitely doesn't have to be that. With the Three of Swords, there's an energy outside this relationship that this person is, that has kind of like this person has allowed that connection to sort of keep them safe, or keep them from having to be vulnerable, or, you know, really step into a certain space here. I think I'll just leave it like that. I don't want to like go too deep into it because I feel like it's different for everyone. It's a general reading. With the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, with the Knight of Swords sandwiched in between, again, we're seeing this energy of someone who doesn't want to come across reckless, but at the same time, this is someone who gets in their head. And when they get in their head, they tend to become stagnant and they tend to let fear or some kind of scarcity mindset move in that may prevent them from taking the action. So in a way, it's like this person just wants to hurry up and do it, but they have this bigger picture in their mind of, I'm not doing this for tomorrow or for today. I'm doing this forever. You know what I mean? Like I'm recognizing this connection on a deeper, bigger level here. And if I do something that could be seen as reckless, it will be detrimental. I will have to then earn the trust that I'm here for good, or that this is stable, that I am reliable. And I would rather come in a more stable, reliable energy. But there is this sense that this person does know the ship they're sailing, and they do get in their head a lot, and they don't want to, the Knight of Swords as a Libra, this is a Libra energy. It's an energy of, I know what I want, or like I have this idea, I'm gonna pursue it before fear can catch me. That's what we do. That's exactly like how I have started my YouTube channel. Everything that I pretty much have like just done, it's been because it's like I just have a deep inner knowing that this is what I should do, and I'm gonna just go for it before my head can get in the way, especially as an air sign. But I know Pisces really understands that, because y'all can get in your heads too. And you may be dealing with an air sign. We've seen a lot of air energy here, but there's just this sense of, there's a part of me that really wants to just move on this as fast as possible. But at the same time, I have to keep the whole picture and what I really want for this relationship out in front of me. And I don't want to make moves that appear reckless, or even appear to be coming from a space of fear or scarcity mindset, to where I'm going to have to then regain or earn someone's trust here moving forward. Because with the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, this person is someone who is emotional, and they are someone who has how do I want to say? They have a tendency to have big feelings, and I feel like this person is definitely there. I feel there's almost like, when you are starting to fall in love with someone, or you are feeling a connection with someone, and you'll do things like, I have a friend who lives in New York City, and she had a little crush on this guy, and she literally has lived in New York for, I don't know, geez, well, as long as we've been friends, 15, 16 years. And, as a New Yorker, you don't ever, you understand inherently how to walk in New York City. Like, I've worked there for years, so I understand it too. But like, you go when the walk sign is out. You don't ever, you're always aware of the flow of traffic. And she literally was walking with this guy, and literally just stepped out in front of traffic where the red hand was out, like, don't walk. And she was like, he grabbed me and pulled me back. And she was like, I just felt so exposed. How I was feeling was so exposed, because I would never do that. And, I've been here forever. Like, I don't do things like that. But it was just like, I was so in the moment, and I was feeling so many things that I just was like walking on air and lost my mind. There's almost this kind of energy here with this person of where they're sort of like almost in this daydreamy state where I can just see that this person is pouring pour over coffee, and look at the look on their face. It's like they're really thinking about this person. They're thinking about the possibilities. Everything is sort of magical, even the mundane kind of energy. And it's almost like they're imagining like, okay, you know, having this equal give and take, or having it be reciprocated, or being able to say how they feel, and having, you know, almost imagining the response of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like sitting on their couch thinking, I could be sitting on this couch talking to this person, or you feel what I'm saying? And so there is this like daydreamy sort of energy or aspect to this person's energy, to where it's like they're not really fully present. They're sort of out there in la la fantasy land a little bit, in a really positive and good way. Like they're really looking forward to it. And I feel like that adds to this energy of the Knight of Swords, of just kind of wanting to go for it. But with the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, there's this grounded energy of there's a right way to do this. And I want to do it the right way, because I don't want to, I'm not just doing it for the instant gratification of it. I'm doing it for a bigger thing. All right, so what actions is this person going to take? Oh my God, they're definitely choosing this relationship. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously. So funny to have the Tower and Temperance coming out together. These are kind of opposite type energies, right? You know, I got to clarify this Tower. It says on the Tower card, get ready, things are about to get shaken up. All right. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. There's this energy with the Tower. Okay. With the Four of Wands, this is an energy of where what we have been manifesting actually comes into reality. And with the Four of Wands energy, there is also a really strong foundation. This can be like a relationship that's going to lead to marriage or something very long term. With the Tower here, literally it says get ready, things are about to get shaken up. I feel with this person there is something from their past that is it is misaligned with them. And with the Seven of Cups, remember this showed up also in the heart space with the past person. It's like a relationship or something in their life that, you know, there's two sevens here. So this is something that was in this person's life to teach them a spiritual lesson. And it's something here where it's representational of a misalignment of this person trying to avoid reality, or this person, like I keep getting the sense of a security blanket. Whether this is like, you know, I keep getting this feeling as well, like even if it isn't another relationship, it's like they may have kind of like a meddling family member or something like that, where, you know, like I always told my kids, if, you know, if you're with your friends and somebody says, hey, let's go do X, Y, or Z, and you're not comfortable with it, or, you know, I wouldn't approve of it, or, you know, that you just shouldn't do that, or it's not a good idea, or it's sending up red flags for you, you know, either text me an emoji, and I will call you and I will tell you, you have to come home and I'm coming to pick you up right now. Like you're grounded or something, like I'll make something up. Or tell them that you're not allowed to do that. Your mom's going to come pick you up or whatever. And I don't care where you are or what time it is, I will come and get you, or what the circumstance is, I will come and get you. And, you know, it's like, I feel this energy of, with this Seven of Cups, there's like this energy of, it just reminds me of that, because it can be where it's like, someone not really wanting to take accountability of their reality. So they have someone else to blame, or they have this other thing in their life in order to sort of not have to take accountability for their actions, but it is something that they have to walk away from, or it's something that they have to let go of, possibly through some type of dishonesty, or possibly like this thing is representational of a misalignment in their life. Um, uh, I know I'm not getting this out right, but I hope that you get it. I mean, I think you do. Um, you're Pisces, you get it intuitively. I feel like there's just this sense of there's something that's not aligned with me, that in order to go after what I really want, I have to let it go. And in letting it go, I may have to do something I'm not proud of, or say something I'm not proud of, or finally take accountability, admit or acknowledge that I really wasn't feeling it, or that I was there but I was dreaming about something else, or I haven't been honest in a long time, or like I haven't been happy in a long time, or this hasn't been fulfilling in a long time. It's an energy of, kind of having to come clean, or possibly not wanting to come clean, just wanting to sort of get out of it, to like go follow something that I really desire, or go after something I really desire. So with the Tower here, this person is going through like kind of a major upheaval in their life, because they're they're having to either take accountability, admit or acknowledge, like there's something here that they have to break out of in order to go after what they want. And I feel like there's some regret, like this person feels badly about what they're doing or what they have to do, but they also know they have to do it in order to have what they want. And there is this sense of like, I know that I wouldn't take this action unless I knew for sure that this is what I really desired, that is in front of me. And so I have to make this move, kind of a deal. And with the Four of Wands being the basis of this decision, or being the basis of this upheaval, it's like I'm trading something that was never built on a firm foundation to begin with the Tower, for something that feels very much like it already has a more stable base to it, because it feels like it is the answer of a manifestation that I put out there. But in order to come together with it, in order to be able to balance out with it, in order to be able to accept it, in order to give everything I have to give to it, to come together with it, I have to free myself from something that was never really solid to begin with. It was always sort of based on an illusion. Yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. So we have Justice, the Ace of Cups, and the Magician. I mean, with the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, that doesn't really get much clearer than that. This person is making a major decision. It actually says on this card, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. So it's like this person is like, you know what? I see this as the moment where it is my opportunity to claim my truth, or to claim how I really feel, or to go for what I really want, or to make the decision that maybe I should have made a long time ago, but there wasn't a catalyst for it. There wasn't really a reason for it. And it was serving some kind of purpose in my life. I feel like it's a bit of a security blanket, or a bit of, I don't have to face my reality as long as I sort of have this here. It's almost like a beard or like, it's like someone who, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it like that. With the Ace of Cups, there's this energy of like, my decision is to go for something new here. My decision is to have this new beginning in love. And with the Magician, it's like I'm stepping into my true power and I'm really changing my life. I'm going to be the alchemist of my own situation. I'm going to take myself out of something that was not serving me and that was, allowing me to exist in a place that really wasn't real. and step into the place where, you know, I really actually have what I want, or I've transmuted that energy into, you know, having what I really desire, going on this adventure, which is what I've really always wanted. All right, so let me ask what the best possible outcome is here, and then we're going to dive into some message cards, Pisces. Wow, you got that Hierophant energy again. So this person is going through a really difficult ending. The World card, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. They are learning a very important spiritual lesson, though. And I believe it's one of being true to themselves, you know, and being really honest with their truth and how they're really feeling. You have the Three of Cups in reverse with the King of Pentacles upright. This is someone that is, I feel like, leaving a situation behind in order to really show up for someone else, or to really actually commit to what it is that they want to commit to. With the Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups here, you know, there's this sense of, you know, holding on to, I feel like this is your energy, Pisces, where it's like you really understand the value of what you have to offer people, and you're interested in protecting it rather than, you know, giving it away to people who cause you to kind of have regrets, or even kind of be in a state where you're looking back on the past going, gosh, I wish I wouldn't have done that, or gosh, I wish I wouldn't have gotten involved with that person, or gosh, it's really hard for me to let that go. Even though it probably isn't good for me or isn't right for me. There's this sense of, I'm going to wait for what is right. And when it's right, I will know. And when it's right, I will offer it. And this is bringing about a lot of change with the two fives, the Five of Cups and the five from the Hierophant here. It's bringing in, you know, this is that spiritual energy of, okay, you have both made the decisions necessary in order to come together in this spiritual union here. All right. So I feel like the best possible outcome is, you know, kind of some kind of committed relationship here, closing out cycles where we have regret or that have been really difficult or really hard on us, taking those spiritual lessons and now using them to make the right decision at this moment when we're faced with this new person and this decision in front of us. And this, when I say new person, it could be a past person who's, you know, worked through some kind of issue and is coming back. I do feel for a lot of you, though, we've seen like the Ace of Cups and stuff much more than we've seen just like Judgment and stuff. We haven't, you know, seen a ton of cards of reconciliation. So I feel like it's probably more likely someone new. If you're dealing with a water sign, you broke my heart. I find you so attractive. I won't let you down. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Wait, the timing is not quite right. Do I still have a chance? I daydream of a life with you. I feel this energy of I daydream with a life with you a lot in this reading. Okay, Pisces. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you're getting intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. I trusted you. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Mystery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. That definitely came out. You're also getting, I lost myself for a little while. We both know I'm not the one for you. I am recovering. I wonder how you feel. If you're dealing with an earth sign, you are getting warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Unplug. Working less will strengthen and help your relationship. I watch your social media. I remember every detail of that day. I do love you. I feel the sexual tension. Play hard. Finding time to laugh and goof off and enjoy each other. And I saved your texts and messages. And if you're dealing with an air sign, Pisces, I thought I had a flipper. I wish I could share my good news with you. I don't know why this happened. Go slow, take time to get to know each other. I'm not over you. Abundance, you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Vulnerability, you can be completely open with this person and you don't share the same values. Obviously, I think with a lot of these, there's a past energy and a new energy. And so, you know, take it as it resonates. But this is what I have for you today, Pisces. I hope it helps. I hope it brought you some peace and clarity. If it did, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I really do love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I send you off with all my very best. Always, always, always. Bye-bye, guys.